Ringing in the month of April on home ice, the Sens face off against the Sabres for the fourth and final time on the year, searching for their first victory against Buffalo on the season, looking to do so as well without their captain, Brady Tkachuk, not on the ice this morning and will not play in tonight's game, dealing with an upper body injury, according to head coach Travis Green.
Not what you want, that's for sure, but that's part of the NHL. You're going to lose guys, and hopefully he's only out for a game.
Brady has been the leader behind it all, and he's been pushing for us. And obviously, you never want to see a teammate miss any games, but whatever he needs to do to get back and ready for that stretch coming up here.
And in Tkachuk's absence, here's a look at the projected lines going into tonight's game against the Sabres. Same in the top six as they've been as of late. Zetterlund, Stützle, and Giroux on the top line. Perron, Cousins, and Batherson making out the top six. Amadio jumping up to the third line in Tkachuk's absence alongside Pinto and Greg, Matthew Highmore, Adam Gaudette, and Angus Crookshank just called up and getting set to play his second game of the year and first since February 26th against the Winnipeg Jets. Rounding out the forward units in this one tonight. Sanderson with Zub, Chabot with Jensen, Clevin with Matt and Linus Ullmark back in there, getting the start and goal. David Perron also spoke this morning about his veteran presence in the room and what's key over this next stretch, looking to lock up a playoff spot.
Keep pushing, and no matter the result, turn the page. The quicker you do that after a win or a loss, I think that's the best thing. It's a roller coaster, it really is, and even more so when you get in the playoffs. You lose game one, maybe you think you're not going to win one game, and then you win game one, you think you're not going to lose any. And you got to park that as soon as you can and then move forward. And it's much of the same. We're in a really good position, I think, where we can just keep advancing our position. And I think that's the biggest thing, is just move on as soon as possible, no matter what happens.
And as highlighted, it's the first of a four-game homestand coming up from Canadian Tire Centre, and a place the Sens have played well as of late. Over their past 22 games here, 16 wins over that stretch, wrapping up the year with 8 of 9 as well, coming up from CTC.
Oh, it's huge. I mean, the energy has been felt for sure every single game here in this barn, and it's been fun. It's all of us, we always talk about it. The energy is great every single night we play at home. So to finish and just being at home and sleeping in your own bed and everything makes a big difference. So I think everybody's going to try and enjoy that as much as they can before the playoffs.
Just the city's kind of coming alive even more as we go. Anywhere you go in town for lunch, for whatever, my kids' activities, someone bumps into me, they bring it up, they're excited. I haven't seen playoffs in a while, and I'm excited for the group. We, again, like Claire was saying, we have a lot of work to go still. We don't want to look too far ahead, but it would be massive for these guys in here to experience that after all the gritty work, the hard work they've been putting in recent years.
The Sens also face off tonight against the team that they have struggled with so far on the season, coming in 0 for 3 against Buffalo so far. They've also been outscored 12-3 in those contests against the Sabres. Most recently, a 3-2 loss in Buffalo just a week ago, looking for a positive result against the Sabres tonight.
Well, I don't think you can just put your finger on one thing. I thought we played a good game in Buffalo last week, whenever it was, and just didn't find a way to win. Probably our best game against them, and they're a good team. They score a lot of goals. But they've obviously had our number, and we got to be ready to play tonight.
We like playing a fast game, a pace game, a detailed game, and I kind of personally think we've kind of fell into the trap of playing their game on the rushing game and kind of going turnovers for turnovers a little bit in some ways, but. I think tonight that's the biggest thing, as we know we lost all 3 this season, so it's important for us to be ready tonight and take one away from these guys. It's going to be a big game. We got to make sure we bring it and don't fall in that trap again.
And as for the Sabres, they enter 31-36-6 so far on the season, entering with 4 wins over their past 5 games. They've also scored 27 goals in those 5 contests as well, but they have conceded 3 or more goals in each of those 5 games. So a team that scores a lot, but also has conceded a lot over this recent stretch.
Yeah, they're a good team. You look at their lineup, they have a lot of talent, and with their position right now, it's a hard game. They play loose. They're kind of allowed to play loose, and we got to make sure we're really sound structurally, and we got to bring our A game. Like it's going to be a big game tonight. Until the next game is another big game, so we got to take care of it as if we're playing, like any other team.
And with that, it's the Sens and the Sabres coming up on Tuesday night from Canadian Tire Centre. For Sens 360, I'm Jackson Starr.